Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from June 7th through the 9th, 2024. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle for Pisces here. Let's see what's going on. So Pisces, what we have is milestone and we have decrease. So this tells me that you may be, Pisces, the milestone here, well, this is something that happens. It finally happens. Things finally slow down. I think that you're going through a pace where it's like things finally slow down. You're able to pay attention to details. You may have had to do everything in broad strokes, not able to take too much in, too much information overload, opportunity overload, right? Opportunities to do new things. It wasn't like everything is all bunched up into one category. It's like all over the place, right? This would be like, go to school, train here, learn this, go here, practice that, invest here. It's like there was so many things coming in, work here, oh no, work there, like opposite of each other. Like it got to a point where it's, for some of you, you may have had to just settle for whatever, but right, because I'm seeing a person who's like, the milestone is like, you've done enough work. You've done enough work on yourself more than anything else, trying to figure out what is best to put your energy into. You may already have an idea now. Some people don't. I mean, not everyone does. I know 50 and 60 and 70-year-olds who don't know what they should do with themselves. Everyone goes through this, right? And they're showing that there's a person or a Pisces that, not a person, but a Pisces that has gone through, worked on themselves. They've figured out what they want to spend their time on now, and they've surrendered to it, which means that maybe you struggled with it. At first, it was like, yeah, I always knew I was going to be an artist or something, but I decided to go to school and become a this. And now that I've finally just kind of like accepted the fact that I'm meant to be an artist. I get it. I accept it. You may have felt lost for a little bit, like you need to work on yourself, because why would you want to be that instead of being what you are? There's so many things, right, that we do, and influenced by other perspectives that we spend our time on, especially when it comes to profession. It's very interesting how we do that as a people. All of us, as as members of the human race, we're always like, there's only so many things that we're allowed to do, or prominent things that we consider to be or deem to be respectable, right? Um, and so you may have finally just surrendered to something else. Like you're like, I'm not working on myself anymore. I'm just going to do the work that I'm meant to do. I surrender to it. Like I'm meant to be something, and that's just what it is, and I do accept it. I'm just now figuring out, right, that everything I've ever done, even though I tried to go in a different direction, everything I've ever done has taught me valuable lessons to help me on the journey that I keep saying I need to work on myself. So this would be the vibe of a person. Yeah, you're no longer looking for new opportunities. Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups is like, the decrease is, I'm not out looking for other things I could possibly do. Once again, like I would give the scenario of uh, the artist over doing something more quote unquote professional. This is about saying that you did do something professional and you still loved art. You realize that art is utilized in anything, any capacity, in any profession, anywhere in the world. Art is like a universal language, just like math, right? What I see here is a person who is finally surrendering to it. Like, well, been all around the world, and I can't find. I kept hearing this song in my head, and I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? I stop doing that. But you've been everywhere, and or you've done a lot of things in your life, and you still come back to something. So the decrease is in you not looking for anything else. You're curious about things, about new opportunities, but not looking for something else. Once again, like, oh, let me just try something else. New beginnings, though, is the World and Two of Wands, and this new beginning tells me that it's very interesting, because it looks like this cycle of a new beginning is like with the World and Two of Wands is talking about it's up to you. It's up to you. Do you want to keep going through the same thing, or do you want to surrender to doing something that you know that it's like you need to learn more about? You need to spend more time trying to figure something out. You're finally, maybe that you're finally curious about what something, what that is in your life. It's like you manifested something, more time to spend on something that you know that you need to just do. Yeah, because the new beginnings is saying, are you gonna choose something else, or are you actually gonna just go through with this and finally get to the other side of something? A Page of Pentacles will say that you may repeat coming back to it and still being wet behind the ears on it, and then choosing something else, and then having to come back, and it's like you're still the apprentice in this situation and you have to master something. I hope that makes sense, right? Deserving with the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. Mm. So you need to do something effortless. You deserve something effortless, is what this says. You deserve to be doing something where it's like, duh, well, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, is there anything else? There's nothing else, right? Like someone with chocolate, it's like, it's chocolate. Does it need anything else? It's a whole meal all to itself. I mean, it's amazing. And they're saying that there's something about you, something in your life that is like that for you, where it's like, this is my thing. This is what I do. This is who I am. I'm Mr. or Mrs. This. A lot of times, yeah, yeah, it's saying that you're not looking for anything else right now, but what you are open to are new opportunities to learn, because you want to invest your time into something. You may want to dig into something so much deeper, get so much more detail on a subject or something here. They're saying you're so open to it because it's like you don't have any other choice. Things are slowing down. You might have a lot of downtime this weekend, and it's time to crack open them books if that's what if that's what that is. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces. We also have Virgo and Taurus, and another Pisces, Cancer or a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp. You could be dealing with a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. We have Taurus, Gemini cusp, Gemini, Cancer cusp, Virgo, Libra cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp. But if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light.